What is going on, my lovely Scorpios? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, my loves. So we're gonna jump right into this. So, guys, today is Thursday, July 11th, when I am recording this. But whenever you guys find this reading is when it's meant for you. Now, keep in mind, my loves, this could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or something around you. Okay, and just a disclaimer, my loves, I will never ever contact you guys for a reading. If someone does, that is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys, and do not get got. All right, my website is in the description below. There's a shit ton of personal readings you guys can choose from. So choose the one you need, and I got you. All right, loves. So let's see, past, present, and future. Scorpio, what has been going on? Okay, so the first card we have for your past popping out was the Nine of Swords. So there's something here that you guys are really in your head about. You could have been losing sleep over it. You could have been very anxious about it, nervous about it. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. So there's a lot of mental work in this past of yours. All right, so a lot of anxiety. Something could have kept you up at night. Like there's just something that you could not get off your mind. The Swords, guys, that's thinking. And the fact that you have like two cards of like people who stop to think, you know, but it's kind of like in an anxious way. Look at all these swords, guys. Two of Swords. So it's easy to say that you guys had a difficult decision that you had to make. All right, it could have had to do with work, finances, stability, or a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, or something that you were slowly approaching. Okay, and what's tough is you guys had to make the choice. I feel like for a lot of you, it's whether you stay in something or not. Okay, because there's like this energy around you, either of something that is making you less prosperous, or was making you less prosperous. Okay, or an energy that was very nonchalant, whether you were nonchalant towards it or it was nonchalant towards you. So you guys had to be strong and change the circumstances of something. I feel like you had to cut something out, but you didn't know how. What was the best way? What was the approach? Especially Scorpio, if this is something that has been in your life for a while. Okay, for some of you, maybe you did something fucked up towards someone or something, and now like people are losing faith, or vice versa. Okay, but yeah, you guys were not happy in this. You feel like you were wasting your time. All right, so let's look at the past here. Let's break these cards down. All right, so Nine of Swords. Let's talk about this Nine of Swords. Why is this Nine of Swords here for your past? Why is this Nine of Swords here for your past? We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. You guys are worried about some sort of fallout. All right. With the Five of Cups reversed, maybe you were worried if you would heal from something. Okay. Someone did something very toxic here, guys. There's a huge injustice here. Whether it was you or someone around you, someone did something really fucked up and manipulative. Maybe they were worried about if you would get over it. Maybe you were worried about if they would get over it. Okay, this doesn't have to be a person. It could be something fucked up that happened within like an environment. Okay, but there's something, like I see so much manipulation. All right, I see so much like hurt. I see someone like really fighting to like see themselves in the best light, but it's tough to when you have this devil energy following you around. For some of you, this could have specifically been a Capricorn. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords as the next card for your past. All right, so what is this about? And guys, I have my window wide open and it's a summer day and mad people are out. So if y'all hear some ratchet shit, it has nothing to do with me. All right, Four of Swords. So we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So whatever this thing is, guys, you have been like, or at least you were, but I feel like there's still going to be a part of you that does this. But there's a part of you that's like, oh my God. And you're like calculating all your fucking losses. Like, I really see you in your head like, damn, if I wasn't around this, then I wouldn't have spent this day, and oh my god, then I would have had this, and oh my god, I went to go save this person because they needed me for this, and fuck if I hadn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're accounting for all the lost money, for all the lost time, for all the grievances. Like, you're looking at a fucking checklist of grievances. That's what it comes down to. And that's why you're standing your ground, because you're like, this is bullshit. And you see these rods coming up at you. These are all these grievances. Your time wasted, your money wasted, your love wasted, your empathy wasted. All right? Your equilibrium wasted. You guys could have, really had, like, something could have had you really fucked up. Okay? And I say this for every sign, guys. I'm like, there's no way that 100% of the people I'm reading for are the victim, are the ones that this is happening to. Because there's some signs where it's the people inflicting it. And I see that it's like right in the middle. For some of you, like, y'all really went through some shit. And like something had you fucked up. But there's some of you in here that you really had someone fucked up. And I see that honestly, like straight down the middle. So take the side that fits, guys, okay? Two of Wands reversed. So you made a checklist of all the grievances that you had to endure. And as the checklist gets longer and longer and longer, you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? Why did I do this? Why was I on that path? Why was I fucking with this? Because you feel so lost as you accumulate, like, your expenses go up with all these grievances that you're calculating here. Okay, so you're realizing, look, if I really want blessings, I gotta leave this thing in the past, and I really have to protect myself and move away no matter how hard it is. Okay, and that's the right call to make here, Scorpio. But you've been on the fence about this. I'm not sure why. So Two of Swords. Spirit, tell me about this Two of Swords. That Six of Swords. So I don't think that... For a lot of you, I don't think it was should I stay or should I go. For a lot of you, it was how do I go. Okay. I think that was something that was decided. But it's like, okay, then how do I get out of this now? What's the best way? Like, what's the best formula? Page of Wands reversed. Someone or something around you guys was just so full of shit and you knew it. So again, I don't think it was should I stay or should I go. It was how do I go? How do I get out? What's the escape plan? Where's the exit door? Where's the exit sign? How the fuck do I get out of here? Okay, because I feel like someone really played with y'all or vice versa. Okay. This is something that I feel you've known for a while, that you have to emancipate yourself from this. Okay. Or how my Hispanics would say it, te tienes que alejar. You have to move away. So present moment, Spirit, show me what's going on. King of Cups. Guys, do you see how you choose to move away from this, although it was a tough decision? And your first card for like the next stage is you in like your highest power, whether you're male or female. Okay, I don't look at king and queen as male or female. I look at them as like ascending energies in this case. So with that King of Cups energy, like this is you just really like, you're so strong without this. You're way more powerful without this. But this thing, it had you in fucking La La Land. All right, and it's something that you had to end, and it put a fire under your ass. Like, guys, like, that's like saying, let's say for example, and I'm not judging anyone from any walk of life, guys, because life is just like, if you woke up this morning, like, thank God, life has just been hard for so many people. Okay, but let's say for example, you have 5 friends that live close to like a poverty level life, and they don't really have ambitions, and they're not the type to come up with businesses. They're the type to work for people. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that. There's jobs where you could work for people and be really happy and make great money. But I'm saying, like, let's say you're with a group of 5 unambitious people, and those are your everydays. Those are who you're chilling with all the time. All right, and then let's say in an alternate universe, those 5 people are extremely ambitious. All right, CEOs, owners, like whatever. Okay, they're very, very ambitious. If you go in the same person for both situations, all right, and I let you live in these 2 parallel lives. Here you got the 5 ambitious friends. Here you have the 5 ambitious friends. All right, if I leave you alone and I come back and I check on each of your lifestyles in 3 years, I think we can easily guess in most cases in which one you're doing better. Are you doing better around people that don't have aspirations for anything? Or are you doing better with people who question life, and they question the systems, and they question how things are done, and they put themselves out there and they create, new things, and they show the world a different way of thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you think you're going to go further? Okay, in the room where people are complaining, or in the room where people are doing something about it? You guys were in the room where people were complaining before. So now you're getting used to this new room, this new set of people. Okay, because again, with the 7 of Cups, it's like the 7 of Cups in this case. It's like you would have been around something where you would not have known better. And how can you know better if you don't see better? Okay, so with what you're moving away from, Spirit is really trying to open your mind, open your heart, and show you that there's more to life, and how you were settling in the past. And it could have been shit in the past that you thought it was so cool, you thought it was so fun, and it wasn't. Okay, when you look at the end of it, it's like, or when you look at the truth of it, like, what were you really getting out of these situations, or this situation, whatever it was for you? All right, so we have the King of Cups. Let's get 2 more cards here. The Knight of Wands reversed. Now, this is your center card, the Knight of Wands reversed. So I see that as your central energy, what everything taps into. So we'll get back to that in a second. And we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Guys, you were bigger than something. Honestly, you were so much bigger than something, because it's like you're coming out with this energy where you just want to be great, and you want to stand your ground on this greatness. And you want to focus on this greatness and your strength, and you want to do what makes sense right now. All right? But there's like an energy around you that's so freaking unstable. All right? There's something that is so unstable where Spirit is telling you, like, Scorpio, you have done everything that you could. You've said everything you could. You've done everything you could. Like, there's no shoulda, woulda, coulda. You did it. You did it all. Okay? So that's why Spirit is saying you got to let this go. Guys, there's something in your life that literally, it can really fuck with your quality of life. Okay? I see this as kind of like a warning. Okay? It's like, look, with this in your life, you're living here. Without it in your life, you're living here. Do you want to be miserable or the happiest you've been? Because there is something that you heal from, but there's something that was definitely threatening the quality of your life. All right, hands down. All right, so King of Cups, guys. So Scorpio, why is this coming up? We have the 9 of Wands reversed. Guys, so you get to a point where enough is enough. You can't carry the burden. You're not interested in the burden. You're letting the burden completely go. And something I've always said on this channel, okay, is that we need to pay attention to how our life changes once we leave something. And I'm not talking about like, 3 days after you've left something. Like, give yourself like a month, 2 months, a few months, maybe a few years, but give yourself at least some breathing space to see how your life differs. Okay? And the way that your life was different was the moment that you walked away from it, or decided that you were going to walk away from it, even if you haven't yet. You started getting more opportunities. You started being seen more. Okay, you started all this stuff. And guys, like, I had this conversation with a friend, and like, we've been talking about this the last few weeks, because I don't know about y'all, but it's been a time of release for a lot of people. So I was telling her, I'm like, it's so crazy because there's something in my life that I dropped, and it's something that I knew I had to drop, but like it was just so convenient. Like it literally, I thought it was making my life easier, although it wasn't. But I let this thing go, and I'm talking to a friend about it, and I'm like, yo, what's crazy is my diet hasn't changed, nothing's changed. I'm like, but my body's just releasing so much weight. You know, it's not holding to the stress cortisol anymore. Like, it's just releasing so much weight. I'm like, I feel better. I feel more energized. People have been receiving me better. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's something where you guys are realizing, oh shit, ever since I left this or I decided I was going to leave it, like the quality of things that started being presented to me just got better and better and better. And I genuinely, I see that for you guys. All right, so that's a big thing. If you let someone or something go and your life is instantly better or it's more stress free, anything like that, like you're sleeping better, like you guys got to listen to that. Okay? Because it's like you know that things are better now. And you guys are more in tune. You guys are listening to yourself more, being on your own and having this independence. And guys, like if this has to do with the person, I don't know who needs to hear this. All right? I don't know who needs to hear this. And like I had to learn it myself the hard way. But guys, fucking with the wrong person or the wrong people will leave you fatter and uglier. All right, guys, because your body, like, literally when you're stressed, it holds on to weight. All right, when you have something making you feel like shit every day, like, you're gonna see your bags growing, your spirit just goes down, your energy goes down. Okay, so even on days where it's like you try, it's like, damn, where's that glow I used to have? Where's that I used to have? Okay, and when I realized that about my life, now when I look at certain people, places, things that I know there's gonna be stress, I just stare at it for a moment and I'm just like, are you worth me getting ugly and fat? Like, are you worth me gaining more weight for my body, becoming unhealthy, and not feeling pretty? Because that's literally what happens, guys. Like, the wrong things in life will literally drain all the good things out of us. All right, guys? So it's like we have to be so conscious of these things. We have the Emperor. Okay, and guys, just so you know, the friend that I spoke to about this, um, years ago, they were in like this long-term relationship, and when this friend got out of the relationship, within 6 months of getting out, without changing anything, like lost 40 pounds, like started glowing in a way they haven't glowed in so long. Like, guys, again, the wrong people will make you feel so ugly and unhealthy. So we have to be careful with who we allow at the table. Okay? Now that you let something go, you get to be more authentically you. What are the things in your life that you have been missing out on? What are the things that you love? What are the things you haven't tapped into for a while? Okay? And you got to think about that. Guys, you know, it's funny because I feel like everybody needs to have their outlet. And if you guys were here when I started my channel, I was a fitness model. Okay, I'm still certified to train. It's just my body. For the average person who looks at me, they're gonna be, she doesn't know what she's doing. I'll fuck shit up at a gym. Stop playing with me. But it's so funny because there's a time where I was always in such good shape, regardless of what I ate, regardless of what I drank, and you know what I realized? It's because every single night, like when I finished YouTube, when I finished personal readings, when I finished putting my son to bed, I would put headphones in. And this is when I was like single. My friends weren't coming over because I lived far from everyone. And every night I would dance. And I would also work out to the music. So I'd be like, oh yeah, I love this song. All right, we're going to squat for 4 minutes. And every single night, you know, and I used to have such great habits, but it's like I started letting wrong people in again. And I got to a point, I'm like, oh my God, I haven't danced in years, when it used to be an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mean to bring this back to myself, guys, but I'm just, you know, trying to relate to this for you so you guys can understand the energies that I'm seeing. Like, there's something here that you guys, you're going to be getting back to, because there's something that was just playing with y'all too much. And Spirit's like, you need to get back to yourself, your true self, your real self, the self that you were before this thing tainted you. So Knight of Wands reversed, your center card. Six of Cups reversed. So yeah, you're leaving something in the past, guys. It's completely done. Okay, I'm hearing for a lot of you who have been on the fence for a while, this is a moment where you're finally done. All right, and this is your card too, guys. Death card. All right. Spirit is triggering you guys to make the change that you need to make and to stand your ground with it. And whoever or whatever you cut off, stick to it. All right? Like, stick to it. Like, don't change your mind. Don't change, you know, the decision you made. Because again, guys, you did everything you could. We have the Justice card reversed. Something was just tainted from the start, guys. King of Pentacles reversed. Something was just tainted from the beginning. It could have had you living a less prosperous life. Maybe you guys feel now that you're not genuinely invested in something, or you feel like there's someone or something around you that's no longer genuinely invested in you. But yeah, there's something that you guys are cutting yourself out of, and you're not communicating anymore, and you're accepting that that's how it has to be. You're accepting that there has to be this ending. You're accepting that you need to turn your back in order to really expand and see what's, you know, best in life. And when you turn your back, guys, look at what you get. The Wheel of Fortune. So I'm not just sitting here tooting your fucking horn. Your quality of life drastically goes up once you let something go. Okay? Once you let something go. I told the client this earlier, guys, and I'm going to tell you, okay, because it's literally like the same thing. But you guys leave this thing, right? And the quality of life gets 1,000 times better. Like, you guys are so good. So I'm going to tell you guys this as advice. Okay? You don't have to take it. I'm just a random girl on the internet. But if this thing comes back into your life, and if it presents itself again, if it puts itself in front of you again after all the havoc and chaos, I want you guys to just stare, especially if it's a person. Like, I want you to just really look at them. Like, head to toe, look at them. Right? And as you're staring at this person, as you're taking them in, just know, if you go back to this, it ruins your life. So I wonder, are you still going to look at this thing with so much love in your eyes? Or are you going to remind yourself that you, whoever it is that you guys are talking about, that person, are you going to be able to stare at them and be like, wow, you're the reason why everything goes to shit? And hopefully, like, those feelings of adoration and love turns into reality. Like, sure, this might look good. Yeah, this could have been fun last week. But can you seriously still find it appealing now that you know what it does? Or now is that the ugliest piece of shit on earth to you? Even if it's not ugly. Like, it doesn't suit your life. It doesn't suit your heart. Okay? And guys, I applied that to my life, not to be petty. But, like, there's certain people that I used to do so much for. And now I look at them with utter disgust. Like, it makes me sick. And some people could be like, oh, that's petty, get over it, like, it's not a big deal. But no, like, that's protecting me. Because that's somewhere where I was vulnerable in the past. And now I look at it and it looks disgusting, it smells disgusting, like, my body just rejects it. I can't. All right, so I need you guys to start applying these notions to certain people, places, and things when this is what it's doing to you, you know? If you have someone coming in and every time they come in, they fuck shit up and leave. I want you to tie that to them. All right, so when you see their face, when you hear them coming through, when you see a text message, there's fucking sirens going off in your head. Okay? We have to be very aware, guys. All right, so moving into the future, Scorpio, what's up? Seven of Swords reversed. So some sort of secret or some unknown information is coming to light. We have the Four of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Empress card. So you know how I said that your quality of life gets extremely better. There's something that happens to you, okay? And you know what's crazy, guys? This isn't even something that you have to go on social media and announce it. You don't have to call a news journalist and announce it. Like, this is something that even if you try to hide it, people are eventually going to catch wind. It's like all those memes that say, like, if I won the lottery, I'm not telling y'all, but there's going to be signs. All right, so that's the life you guys are going to be living. There's going to be just something that changes in your life where there's going to be a sign. Okay? And when that goes out, cuz it's going to be inevitable. Okay? Like, even if you guys try to hide this, I feel like people will eventually catch wind. All right? And when it comes out, that energy that you dropped is going to be like, "Oh, word? Oh shit, Scorpio got that extra room in their house now?" You know? Something's going to come to a light, but Spirit wants you to protect yourself. Okay? Because light attracts darkness, guys. And there's going to be something great about you that comes to light. And these energies that you questioned so heavily in the past that you thought to leave and that you actually left, it's going to come back in. Okay? And it's going to come back in gentle. It's not going to be too pushy. All right? And it sees your grand new beginning. But it's only going to waste your time, guys. It's only going to waste your time. Page of Swords reversed, Lover's card, Five of Pentacles. Like, there's only shit talking here. Like, there's someone who's not being sincere. And with the Page of Swords reversed, guys, like, all jokes aside, Spirit's like, yo, if you fall for this, like, where was your mind that day? Like, did you leave that shit at home? Like, you know, when you rolled over in bed, did you take your mind with you? So this is something that it's like a no-brainer. You know you need to stay away from it. You know you have to be emancipated from it. Okay? You got to heal from the devil, not allow the devil back in, guys. Seven of Swords reversed. Guys, my neighbors are starting their weekly party. Give me a second. All right, guys. I have these Mexicans next door. They be jamming. They get everybody out there. The Coronas. They got the asada going. I'm surprised I haven't like gone over to introduce myself. I'm sure they would have invited me in. Maybe one day. We'll see. So, all right. Let's see what is coming to light with the Seven of Swords reversed. Two of Pentacles. Hierophant reversed. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords. You know what's really going to bother someone, guys? Because I feel like this has to do with the person, but it could be like a work environment. It could be like family, whatever. But, I think what's going to hurt the most for someone else, for some of you, maybe this could be what hurts you, but I feel like it's for someone else now. But there's something that you break away from. And I guess like on the other end of it, there's some sort of expectation that you can only go so far now that you've broken away from it. Okay, like you just weren't expected to do something. And I feel like there's going to be someone in your life that realizes that they are actually one of the biggest reasons why you haven't made the breakthrough before that you wanted, because they see you make it after. Like someone is literally going to look at you and realize that they were the problem. Okay? And guys, sometimes you have to let people do that. You have to. And I know it hurts so much, especially when you love people. But sometimes, guys, especially if you're anything like me, you the black sheep, you whatever, but like, Guys, if people are set, if there's like a friend or a group of people or just anybody and they're like, yo, you are the fucking problem, you're the fucking problem, all right, and they're just gun-ho because you're the fucking problem, do me a favor, remove yourself, take a few steps back, let a few months pass, let a year or two pass. Y'all still got the same problems. I thought I was the problem. I thought I was the reason why things weren't going your way. I haven't been around, so what's the excuse now? Okay, and what's going to be experienced here, guys, is the vice versa of it. Where you push something out of your life and everything gets better, and now someone's realizing, fuck, I was the problem. You know what I'm saying? So you're pulling away to show you weren't the problem, and by you pulling away, you're showing that something or someone else was the problem. Again, guys, it always takes two to tango, so I'm not saying blame someone else 100%, but someone's going to be mad realizing that they were the problem because they see this glow up. All right, we have this Four of Pentacles reversed. So what is this about? Ten of Swords. And the way that you protect yourself from someone or something, it's a knife to the heart. Like, guys, someone feels so like offended and betrayed that not only did your life get significantly better, but that you not fucking with them no more. You can't sit with me, bitch. It doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so here for this, guys. I'm fucking here for this. I'm here for this. But yeah, guys, that's why, like, when it comes to people like, oh, I don't want to be your friend. All right, cool. That's fine. Power to you. Yes, sis. Yes, bro. Okay, because you checking on these people months, years later. Same shit. Same shit, different day. Same shit. All right, guys, you got to understand when you're trying to do well in life, you're going to trigger a lot of people's insecurities. All right, you could say like the most innocent like thing about yourself, like you wanting to do something good for yourself, and they take it as a personal attack. You guys can't be around people like that. You got to be around people that don't find you a threat. All right, because there's certain people in this world, they'll see like a friend come up and they're like, oh my god, like, bitch, change your ugly ass face and realize, instead of you feeling a type of way that this happened for fulano or fulana, you gotta understand that God is in your motherfucking neighborhood. You sitting out here mad that the person next to you was blessed. Do you know how close God is? People sitting out here mad at accomplishments. Every time I see a friend, family member, anybody do something good, it makes like my heart just feels so soft. And not necessarily like, I want to say this for people that we're in each other's lives and we're like on good terms. When I see them doing well, it's like, it's an honor because I'm so happy that they're doing well. And it's like, oh my God, you're doing well and you choose to be around my energy. That's an honor. That is an honor. When people who do well want to be around you, that's an honor. Like, take that. Don't feel a type of way. That's weird. Like, you're holding yourself back from so much. So somebody just feels really, really, really betrayed, guys, because there's something that is not in their control any longer. Scorpio, you took complete control back, 125% control back. Like, you guys took all this control back. Okay, and you start something new and someone's realizing, fuck, I wasted so much time. I wasted efforts on the wrong things. Like, Scorpio asked for this, why couldn't I just do this? Like, they didn't ask for much. It wasn't hard. Okay. So I will say, Scorpio, that I feel that there's someone around you that at first they may not be thinking about you. Like, if you check their social medias and shit, they're always like out having fun, living their best motherfucking life. All right. And the tables turn very quickly. It comes from having this nonchalant attitude to, like, you know, somehow someone's seeing what you're actually doing with your life and they're like, oh, oh, oh. And now they feel like shit. So guys, you get the last laugh. All right, I will say that because for some of you, you're leaving something where right away your absence may not be felt. I'm going to be honest with you with what I'm seeing. At first, it might be like, woo, yes, don't got to deal with Scorpio. And they're having a fucking party. Fast forward, now you're having a party. They ain't invited. You know, all the VIP is there. You know, your security ain't letting them in. But keep that same energy though, right? Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's fucking celebrate. But yeah, guys, so you do get the last laugh in this. Okay, I strongly, strongly see that. Um, just let people be, guys, because all truth comes out in time. All right, everyone's intentions come out in time. If you know you have a good heart, have a good heart. Say God bless, love people from a distance, but you know your heart. All right, and you know the heart of the people who have done shit to you. You know the heart of the people who have hurt you. You know the heart of just like situations that aren't good. Like you see that. All right. So guys, let's get you some cards of advice on this. And if this is resonating, guys, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list if you guys want to bless it. And of course, guys, if you need a personal reading, my website is in the description below, highvibrationswithliz.com. And guys, please, 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 if you know you are a very impatient person, please get an emergency reading. Or if it's something important, get the emergency readings. Those are priority. That's top of the line. Or top of my schedule, rather. It like trumps everything else. Or the one-on-one readings. With that, I'll contact you within 24 hours. And then we'll make a time within the next day or two to get that reading done. And we do that live. Okay? But yeah, guys, if you need something quick, get the emergency readings. They come out within 24 hours. If not, just give me time and I got you. All right, so let's see what is going on here. And guys, I will put the link to the Discord in a pinned comment. It's just a group chat for high vibrations. I have 12 chats for every sign, and then one for general signs, and one where I post daily energies. All right, so come, say hi, vibe with other Scorpios, say hello to everyone, meet people from all across the world. And let's get you some advice. Six of Cups. So yeah, guys, there's definitely something that is just going to be a memory from here on out. That's it. And you benefit from that big time. Your life becomes 1,000 times better, guys, by letting this go. And I feel like it's going to be in very unexpected ways. But Spirit just needed you to kind of take that leap, okay, to see what life could be without this energy by giving yourself time. All right? A lot of people, you know, go back to terrible things. It's like, if you would have just waited one more month, if you just would have waited a few more weeks, if you just would have waited, God had something so much better, but you got impatient and you went back to hell. You know what I'm saying, guys? Don't get impatient. Don't volunteer yourself to go back to hell. When God is trying to offer you this paradise, you know, it makes no sense. We have the Three of Cups reversed. There's just people, places, and things, guys, that weren't for you, that you couldn't trust. All right? And Spirit is saying, if you take the path that initially might be heartbreaking, that initially might be disappointing, it leads to so much success and prosperity. All right? You guys just have to trust the process here. Okay? You're about to get word of something that you did not see coming, something that you did not expect. It's showing itself as an unexpected blessing, something that provides long-term stability or longevity. All right, so guys, let's say we're talking about, oh my God, in the Hierophant, strength card, guys. For a lot of you, you've been fighting so hard, and it's like, God, I just want to be in the right place, with the right people, with the right love, with the right support, all right, with the right enrichment and the right environment, like, please. And for a lot of you, that is exactly what you're going towards. that existential question of, God, why am I here? What am I meant to do with my life? What's my purpose? You leaving this thing behind aligns you with your purpose. For many of you, a lot of you are walking into who you're meant to be, not just for yourself, but for God, but for spirit. After a time of so much burden and pain. So you're starting this new journey where you're going to be very, very happy. So that's why, like, guys, I'm hearing it's going to be a punch in the gut. Like, there's going to be someone that sees what you're doing, and that feeling that you feel when you drop on a roller coaster, that's how they're going to feel. That's why you got to be nice to people. You got to communicate with people. All right? Especially if, like, these are important people. There's so many people in this world, guys, that, like, they'll be part of something for years, decades, and there'll be, like, one altercation and they're out. And it's like, you got to look at the big picture. Like, was that really worth it? Okay? Because there's going to be someone that played in your fucking face. For some of you, like, this person was laughing at you, taunting you, like, had a group of people against you type shit. And now they feel fucking sick. And it's like, damn, like, after everything you went through with the Scorpio, you just gonna do that out of nowhere? You know? And people, they're gonna regret doing that to you guys. I see that very clearly. Especially if it's something you didn't ask for. Okay? For some of you, maybe you didn't even see it coming. We have the World card reversed. Okay? So there's going to be someone that now they see what you're doing and they're like, oh my God, I am not over this. And they're going to realize they're still attached to this. And then the heartbreak comes in later. Okay, guys? So for a lot of you, this is a situation where your heart has already been broken. Where your spirit has already been broken. And you was broken on your own. No one gave a fuck that you were broken. And maybe the people that did give a fuck that you were broken weren't giving you the help or guidance you needed, but like you just felt so alone in your fucking brokenness. And right as you go from that, you know, caterpillar to butterfly, and you really put yourself out there and you really, really start to excel, now someone has to start day one of brokenness. You know, and it's like, nah, I did kindergarten, I did first grade, I did second grade, like I'm graduating now. All right, I did all these steps, and they refused to do all that. So now their old ass has to go back to kindergarten and start from the beginning. Okay, because they wanted to be in denial. They wanted to laugh. They wanted to pretend shit, you know, was fine. And now someone's suffering because they misjudged you. Somebody was fake as fuck. And while they were being fake as shit, you found your balance. All right, and now you look like a cold asshole. Because you're being very unapologetic and you're not letting someone or something in. Like, you guys are being very harsh. There's a lot of Scorpios in here that best believe you're going to be called a bitch within the next few weeks. Good. Good. It's about damn time. Good. Take this new beginning. Because whoever you're going to be like this towards, they had that shit coming, so I don't even feel bad. You guys are going to be manifesting a lot on your own. All right? Because while you were being ostracized, while you were being pushed to the side, while you were being laughed at, while you were just not the important person in the room, you gained a superpower. You learned how to excel on your own while the circus was doing the circusing. You know what I'm saying? You learned how to excel on your own. And while you guys are about to bring in so much prosperity, there's going to be someone very miserable that you got your wish. Scorpio, the best revenge is to keep working on yourself, keep doing what you got to do. If people think you're shit, if people think that you're making their life worse, drop them, and you're going to see in a few months, nothing has changed in their life. It's just the same. You were just a fucking scapegoat. All right? So, guys, just remember that right before a huge, huge breakthrough, Spirit is going to break away so many things in your life that were important to you. I'm talking about best friends, lovers, like your closest family, like all these bitches is going to go. But you need to understand that is a sign that you are about to pop the fuck off in the greatest way possible. Okay, when you see so much falling away and things that hurt you, people who should have never done what they did, that's because you're about to have a breakthrough that they have no business being part of. And it's going to be a breakthrough that God will not give to you if they're there. Okay. And one last thing I will say, guys, is be careful whose karma you're getting in the way of. All right. Let's say you're hanging with a group of people. All right. Let's say that they're on some low shit. And let's say there's something, for example, you're trying to manifest. Don't be surprised if one of those people get what you were trying to manifest. And in exchange, you get hit with something hard that was supposed to come with them. Because now you guys are in the same lane. So as everyone's destiny is being thrown, everyone's karma is being thrown, what's to say they're not going to catch your good karma and you're not going to catch their bad? I have gone into friendships, guys, where I went in, I was so confident. I was on top of the world. I was doing very, very well in business. I was feeling very healthy. And then years later, I leave those, friendships, and now I'm unhealthy. I have super low self-esteem. I feel like I can't manifest a goddamn thing. And I look at the people I was with, and so many things I try to manifest, they got. You guys have to be careful. This energy shit is real. All right? You can have the devil living with you, getting so blessed, and it's your blessings because they were faster. They saw that blessing come. They're like, oh, snatch, snatch, oh. And they got all your blessings. All right? And you turn your back for a second, and you was making this person a meal or something. You had your back turned, and bah! Their karma smacks you on your back. Their karma. And now your life is in fucking shambles. And you're trying to realize, how is there a devil in my house getting blessed when I'm the one manifesting the good and they're the one manifesting the evil? Again, guys, careful who you chill with. People will take your blessings from up under you. All right? And then they'll be like, oh, sorry, I took this gift from you that was from the universe. Oh, let me give you the gift that was for me. And then your life is in shambles. Be careful with your energy. Be careful who you allow in your home, guys. Be careful with all of that. Okay? Again, guys, if you need a personal reading, go to my website. It's below in the description. And I love you guys. Until next time, take care, Scorpio.